Here's why you play Guinevere, Miss Violet, in the EXP lane. First off, she has exceptional crowd control, allowing her to disrupt enemies and dominate team fights. She also possesses great damage potential, which makes her a threat to squishy targets and frontline heroes alike. Guinevere is highly mobile, with her second skill allowing her to reposition effectively and dodge skills. However, she is highly reliant on skill combos to maximize her damage output, and is weak against CC immunities, which can neutralize her effectiveness in fights. Guinevere's passive, Super Magic, deals bonus damage to airborne enemies and infuses her basic attacks with magic damage. Each time she deals damage, she builds Super Magic. Once fully charged, her next basic attack is Guided, dealing bonus magic damage and restoring a portion of her lost HP. Enemies hit by Guinevere's skills or enhanced basic attacks are marked, and those with 3 marks are knocked airborne when hit by her ultimate skill. Guinevere's first skill, Energy Wave, fires an energy orb in the target direction, dealing magic damage and slowing the first enemy hit. Successfully hitting an enemy reduces all her skill cooldowns, making it a vital skill for poking enemies and sustaining her combo potential. Guinevere's second skill, Spatial Migration, leaps to a target location, dealing magic damage and knocking enemies airborne. She can blink in another direction, leaving an illusion behind that explodes after taking damage or after a short duration, dealing magic damage to enemies nearby. This skill provides Guinevere with mobility, crowd control, and most importantly, burst damage. This skill provides Guinevere with mobility and most importantly, crowd control. Guinevere's ultimate, Violet Requiem, creates a force field around her, gaining control immunity while attacking nearby enemies multiple times within a short duration. Airborne enemies hit by her ultimate are knocked airborne again multiple times, allowing Guinevere to chain her crowd control for massive burst damage. A typical skill combo for Guinevere is to start a team fight with her second skill to knock enemies airborne, followed up by her ultimate to deal damage while keeping them airborne. After that, use the dash effect for second skill to escape or reposition, and finish with her first skill for additional damage. Moving on to builds, I usually build Warrior Boots, Genius 1, Concentrated Energy, Starlium Scythe, Brute Force Chestplate, and Athena's Shield. These are the emblems that go along with this build. Moving on to battle spells, Flicker is the best spell for Guinevere in my opinion, allowing her to reposition during fights or escape dangerous situations. Alternatively, Execute is also a great spell to finish off low health opponents. Guinevere is strong against heroes who rely on mobility or lack sustain, such as Zilong or Sylvana. However, she struggles against heroes with CC immunity or strong crowd control like Cho and Badang. Pairing her with heroes like Franco or Hylos who provide reliable crowd control can maximize her effectiveness. You should upgrade her first skill at level 1 and prioritize maxing it for consistent damage. Her second skill should be leveled up next for added mobility and crowd control. Upgrade her ultimate whenever it is available. Guinevere excels when she can chain her crowd control effects, so focus on isolating enemies or positioning yourself to hit multiple targets with your second skill. Use her passive to manage super magic charges and land enhanced basic attacks for bonus damage and healing. In team fights, wait for enemies to group up or for your team to set up a good initiation before using your ultimate. Always be mindful of enemy crowd control and heroes with CC immunity as they can disrupt your combo. Lastly, use her illusion from the second skill tactically to bait enemies or absorb incoming damage.